Right now, Pittsburgh's best sports show is about to begin. Call us or tweet us. We got things to talk about on the Ireland Contracting Nightly Sports Call.
Thank you very much, Paul. Welcome, everybody, to the Ireland Contracting Nightly Sports Call. I'm Josh Taylor, in tonight for Bob Pompiani. He is out in Arizona for the NFL owners meetings and doing some great work. Talked with Kevin Colbert earlier today, and he will talk with Mike Tomlin tomorrow, so be sure to check us out on KDKA News at 6 for that interview with Bob and Mike Tomlin. In the meantime, joining me in studio, he is one half of the PM team on 93.7 The Fan. Every weekday afternoon from 2 to 6. Andrew Fillipponi joins me in studio. Pony, let's start with that interview with Pop and Kevin Colbert. A couple things they talked about. One, they talked about the Antonio Brown trade. But another thing I want to get into, he talked about the criticism that's been levied at him, levied at the organization from former players, whether it be Le'Veon Bell, Antonio Brown. Emmanuel Sanders has now joined in with the criticism. And he actually talked about how, first of all, Colbert said it comes with the territory that you have of having that job, but they seem to be kind of letting that criticism, even the stuff from Emmanuel Sanders, roll off their backs for now.
Well, I look at it this way. You've got a situation where if you're going to commit to somebody long term, is it going to be the wide receiver who, you know, the best of my knowledge, they've got a Super Bowl appearance from his rookie season where he caught a football off his helmet, and then 3 playoff wins in the last 8 years, or you're going to double down on your 2-time Super Bowl winning quarterback who just led the league in passing yards. And Josh, that's probably where the 52 kids comments came in. They've gone overboard defending Ben, but I think that's in large part because of some of the comments that the national sports media has made about Ben. Look, man, in the generation we live in now, where you have these stage TV debates, somebody's got to pick a side on these shows. And it seems like every time there's a Steelers debate, somebody's going to present the anti-Ben Roethlisberger side of it, and I think that the organization is just fed up with it, and we heard it again with Colbert and Bob today. They're going to plant their flag and defend their quarterback above everybody else, and I can't blame them for that.
Now, at the same time, Pomp asked him about this specifically, just the situations with Le'Veon Bell and Antonio Brown, and he asked them about, you know, how it seems like with the more Antonio Brown was given, the more rope he was given, the more he proceeded to hang himself, for lack of a better analogy. But Colbert said, you know what, we take responsibility for it, you know, and you have to do that to a certain extent, but at the same time, he also expects that the players conduct themselves in a certain way. How much responsibility, how much culpability do you put on the organization in that particular situation?
A lot, and if that's exactly, if you're going to hone in on it and narrow what Colbert said down to that soundbite or that quote, that to me would be refreshing and reassuring, because I want to hear the Steelers take more accountability and take more responsibility for the actions or mistakes made by their own players. I think they fostered an environment, and this starts at the top with the owner too, where they reinforced some of the annoyances by giving Brown a giant contract at the time. And when these situations would spring up where he would act out or lash out, there would be no supplemental discipline. So when you don't discipline him and you give him money, you give him a raise, to me, you're sending him the message that what he's doing is okay. So I will, see, to me, Josh, actions speak louder than words. It's a good thing that Colbert said it today, but I've got to see them put their foot down on a player the next time something like this happens.
We'll get back to the Steelers in a second. We'll touch on that maybe in the next segment. I want to talk Penguins here. 6 games left in the regular season, 2 against the Rangers, 2 against Detroit, 1 with Nashville, 1 with Carolina. So if you look at it from that standpoint, it looks like a pretty easy slate, at least expected to be in theory. But however, you look at the standings, they're 3 points behind Washington, 2 behind the Islanders. Both teams won today. That creates some separation. But you look at this and you think about Jim Rutherford's comments that he made. Jason Mackey had a story about it, saying that he feels that they're finally playing the way that they're supposed to play. Going into this stretch, how important is it to not only continue that, but to not look past the fact that, yeah, you're facing 2 teams that probably are on the lower end of the conference, but at the same time, without getting too complacent, knowing that positioning in the playoffs and seeding is still pretty important right now.
Well, yeah. To me, more than anything else, you're going out of your way to avoid the Tampa matchup in the first round. I know the President's Trophy winners in the last 5 or 6 years don't have a lot of success, but let's face it, this is a super team, Josh. They're in a position right now where they can set an NHL record for most wins in a season. To Rutherford's point, to me, it's less about, you know, they've got, what, 5 points on this road trip with that 1 game left in New York. To me, it's also about what the teams around them have done. I know Washington beat Philadelphia today, but Columbus is a disaster. The Islanders shut out the Coyotes earlier today, but to me, they have not impressed down the stretch. Carolina's probably, of those teams we're talking about, playing the best hockey, and they haven't made the Stanley Cup playoffs in 10 years.
And they'll see Carolina coming up next Sunday. In the meantime, we will take a break. When we come back, we will take your phone calls, 412-575-2600 on the Bordas and Bordas hotline. We're also taking your tweets at Josh Taylor HD. Stick around.
The Ireland Contracting Nightly Sports Call is brought to you by Ireland Contracting, putting new roofs on Pittsburgh homes for over 25 years. Call Ireland Contracting at 1-800-NEW-ROOF.